Morning all. I'm at the graveyard. It's one of my regular jobs. I've had it a couple of years now. I'm really disheartened now. This lawn, well, I say lawn, this area is nothing to do with me. It's been reseeded, and I was going to say customer, but whoever relation of the grave has done this. It's got nothing to do with me, and it looks great. Now, the reason for this video is I have to look after this crap. It's dire. And I'm a little bit of a hypocrite in the sense, when viewers of my channel ask me questions about customers or gardens and they say, oh, they don't let me weed kill, or they don't let, I say, get rid of them. Just don't put up with it. If you want a nice garden, just deal with customers who want a nice garden. And that way, it will reflect your work. This does not reflect my work. It's absolutely full of weeds, absolutely full of moss. There's dips where all the graves have sunken, which is to be expected, but topsoil can sort all that out. And also, I wouldn't mind, every time you dig a new grave, they put the excess soil, because the coffin takes up room, doesn't it, behind these bushes over here. So there's a mound of soil. It is only subsoil, but don't get me wrong, we could fill the dips in and then get some nice fresh topsoil on the top, which would save a lot of money. Anyway, I'm not stupid. As soon as I came, I saw all the problems, and I told them, I said, look, it needs moss killing. No, don't do anything, this is atrocious. It's atrocious. This is my calling card. This is my advert. And when people come to tend the graves, they see this, and then well, I haven't had one job. I've had this for about 3 years, maybe 4 years, and I haven't had one job. Just look at the difference in this little section here. I mean, credit to the guy, but I'm not being funny. It's just grass seed. This all could look like that. You know, I know my job. They won't allow me to do it. So when I said I'm being a bit of a martyr, if somebody sent me an email or even a message on one of my videos explaining that they look after a graveyard and blah blah blah, and you won't let them do it, I'd simply say get rid of it. Now, you talk about stress. Every time I come here, I'm walking up and down with the mower, and all that's going through my head isn't oh, I'm having a nice day. It's, I'll make this the last visit. I'm just going to drop it. I'm not going to do it anymore. Why should I? And another little rant is, you've seen this job before if you follow me. This hedge, I cut this hedge. It needs doing. You can just see it from here. I'm not going any closer. Sorry, hang on. You can just see it needs cutting, needs clipping. Needs clipping over there. Oh, no. We don't want you to touch the hedge while there's nesting season. I've done this. I've even done a video on this before. You're allowed to clip the hedge, obviously using manual tools, you know, hand tools, because you can see what you're doing and you can check the hedge. It's when you're using farmers equipment and you're sitting in a cab and you just, because they only cut it I think once a year, maybe twice, they can't see what they're doing and they're hacking down like sort of 2 foot of hedge or even more sometimes. That is bad. Yes, of course, that's detrimental to anything that's in the hedge. The likes of this now, there's no nests anywhere near where I'm clipping there, and even if there was nests or birds or anything in there, the bird flies away and then comes back when you're done. Oh, anyway, I can't do that. Don't do this. Don't put the weed killer down. Don't put the moss killer down. So this is just to say, and I know every time someone does a video on YouTube, you know, we all say put in the comments and blah blah blah, but I genuinely do want some feedback in the comments. I'm not stupid. I know what to do myself. I know I'm going to make the last decision, but I'd just like some advice. Not advice, sorry. Your opinion. That's what I want. Your opinion. Would you leave the job? The money's decent, you know. Again, it's not all about the money. It's about pride. And it's been years, so I mean, I can put up with it, but I don't want to put up with it any longer. It's getting me down. If this is the first video you saw and you thought, moaning bastard, well, don't think that, because I'm not. Well, I am, but you know, it's deserved. If you do watch me, you'll know that I get stripes in the lawn and green lawns and no weeds and no moss and nice edges. Exactly what a gardener should do. But when you're in a battle like this, I'm telling you now, it's proper stress. And people say like, oh, do a bit of gardening, it's good for you. it really does play havoc with my mind, because I'm walking up and down and I can see the dips, I'm scalping it. It's just looking awful. So I know it's a big ranty video, but I think it's called for, and I'm using this as an example of I've got other jobs as well. Not all my jobs are like great, and I keep saying I'm just going to drop this job or I'm going to get rid of this job, and it's all about money, isn't it? I keep saying it's not about the money. Of course it's about the money if you're in business. You do need to replace it, but it's up to you again. If you want to plod on and just do jobs like this, then you plod on and do jobs like this. I am doing jobs like this, but I don't want to. So it really is a dilemma. Let me know what you do. I mean, it looks okay. I don't want okay. I don't do okay. It's not what I want. I think what I'll do, I think I'll send them one more email, and I'll just explain that it's my calling card. It's an advert. You know, I've got people coming to the graves. It just doesn't look good. My van's outside. One more email, I think. And this here, I'll show you now. This here, what we started with, is actually adding insult to injury, because as I come up here and I get to here, I look at what the ground should be like or could be like. So it's that's really set the cat among the pigeons. But okay, I'll leave you with that. I won't be ranting all day. I'll just be chin up and get on with it. But yeah, it's as scruffy as hell, and there's nothing I can do about it. There's weeds in the path. I'm going to put weed killer down today on that, actually. But apart from that, it's bad news. So see you all in the next video.